Imagine Inec saying that they are going to use MC Oluomo, who is the chairman of the Lagos State Parks and Garage, to distribute election items. Imagine, hey, it's like you know that someone is a thief. The person likes meat. You now fried meat. You now say, help me keep this meat. Like, what do you expect? It's like you are just handing everything over to the thief. Like, hey, God. MC Oluomo is a very popular person in Lagos, and we know the kind of relationship he has with Tinubu. So, which means automatically INEC is handing over, victory to Tinubu if Oluomo should undo the distribution of INEC materials for INEC. It means like it is finished. It is a done deal. People that are even planning on how they are going to rig the election is like you've just handed them the instruments that they need, to do it. It's very easily. Before we go into the details of today's news, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so that you will be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Help us grow this channel as well by giving this video a massive thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers all around the world as well. Lastly, leave your comments in the comment section. I love to hear from you. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Breaking news: 5 days to the election, court issues banning order to INEC. See what court bans INEC from doing on Saturday. An injunction has been issued by the Federal High Court in Lagos, preventing INEC from contracting the chairman of the Lagos Parks and Garages, Musiliu Akinsoya, well known as MC Oluomo, for the distribution of election materials and ad hoc employees to the polling units in the upcoming elections in the state. A plea for an injunction was submitted by the Labour Party, also known as the LP, and Gbadebo Vivor, who was the party's candidate for governor in the state of Lagos. Judge Chukwujekwe Aneke ultimately decided to grant the application and issue the injunction. According to reports from Daily Post, INEC was not present during the hearings. A lawyer representing the Labour Party, however, claims that the commission had been served with the pleadings. Meanwhile, sensitive and non-sensitive materials for the next general elections, according to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) in Kwara, have been delivered. A free, fair, and reliable election was promised by the Commission on February 25. On Sunday, in Ilorin, newsmen were informed of this by the state's resident Electoral Commission (REC), Malam Atairo Madami. He claims that the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) office in the state has received and is storing all sensitive and non-sensitive materials securely. He stated that all uncollected PVCs will be delivered back to the CBN office and that all political parties and other interested parties would be called to the top bank to inspect all of the election materials before being distributed and transferred to the various local government districts. He further stated that ballots and result sheets will be scrutinized. An additional peace agreement would be signed on February 22 at the INEC headquarters in Ilorin. According to Madami, who stated that all representatives of 17 out of 18 registered political parties taking part in the election in the state. He says that the peace agreement was signed so that there would be peace prior to, throughout, and after the election, and he added that this meant that the election should not be viewed as a life or death struggle or as a battle. Let me know what you all think in the comment section, because Thank God for the Labour Party candidate in the governorship, candidate of Labour Party in Lagos, for taking that bold step to go to court, to charge INEC to court, to force their hand not to, give the contract to MC Oluomo. Like, how can INEC even think of doing such? Like, how does it even seem sensible to INEC themselves, or is it that INEC themselves are also, they've been compromised? Because I don't understand. MC Oluomo, it means that you are just giving the contract to MC Oluomo in conjunction with Agberus and Touts in Lagos. That is what it means. Because, like, who is MC Oluomo to start with in the first place? Eh? His followers, his supporters, people that work with him, are they not Agberu? Are they not Touts? And you are deciding to hand over sensitive materials like that to them, and you know where their legends lies, which is in Tinubu. You know how very close MC Oluomo is with APC. It means there's no transparency in that. Like, he cannot be objective. There's no way he can play neutral, because he already has a preferred candidate. He already has, someone that he holds something, and of course they are going to ask for favor and say, okay, can you do us one or two favor, which will aid them in to be able to rig the election very easily. Like, it just doesn't make sense. This Nigeria now, wow. But I also hope that the INEC, pardon me, you know, follows through. Like, follow this judgment. As usual in Nigeria, people just neglect court order or court judgment and still, do whatever pleases them, without taking into consideration that they've been a court order, pardon me. I hope the INEC follows what the court has ruled on. You know, I cannot even imagine them. Like, it means you're empowering them to be able to rig the election. That's what it means. That is the only thing it means. Unless INEC is able to, give the contract to a very neutral person, someone that does not have any allegiance with, or any affiliation with any of the political parties, that one, but not hey, INEC now, wow, Nigeria now, wow. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't. I will see you in my next video.